4:13 a.m. This is video number 4. Sorry. Is it too dark? Yeah, it's too dark. I moved so I can have some back support because the other way was killing me. It was hurting my back. I think I am too dark. Alright, hold on. 1 second. Just 1 second. That should work, right? That should be better, right? Ooh, sorry for all that moving. That must be really loud. But yeah, I moved, so now instead of facing this way, you're now facing this way, so I can have some back support. And it's easier to see me. Put 2 pictures up. This one is from a 2RE conference, which is Parskills USA. This one was also is part of the same one. These are from the same trip. I was cleaning my room yesterday and put them up, and I just happened to put them over here. Let's see. I guess I'll tell you what happened yesterday. So, let's see. I got up at 4 to do these, right? And I didn't delete the footage from yesterday's video, which was 2. So, video entry 2 I forgot to delete so I could have everyone on my phone, right? And so, it's like, you have too much, so I made another video, right, and then I uploaded it, and then I was making space in the phone, and I accidentally deleted it, which made YouTube mess up, so I didn't have time to record another video. I had to, go to school, and all that. So anyway, after that, I just went to sleep until I had to get up again. And then I got up, went to school. I get to school, I get my breakfast. Now, when I get my breakfast, I get right off the bus, go in school, wait in a really long line, because everyone and their brother's friend has to wait with them in the breakfast line where I'm staying. So, anyway, I wait in a long line, grab my breakfast, usually walk, sometimes speed walk to excuse me, to where the Maxwell bus days. I don't have any time. I have like a minute before the bus driver pulls up. Now, usually me and bus drivers are cool, right? I'm quiet. I have my phone, so I don't listen to anyone. I just put in my headsets and doze off. Right. Well, I'm a little obnoxious if I'm talking with someone, but very rarely am I talking with people. So anyway, I get like a minute to eat my food before he shows up. And our current bus driver for Maxwell doesn't allow you to eat on the bus. Now, I've had bus drivers tell me not to eat on the bus before. It's nothing new. It's not the issue. The issue is that those bus drivers who tell me not to eat anything usually didn't show up 20 minutes before they had to show up. So I'm out there, so I'm waiting for the bus, slowly eating, where I'm like, okay, I can eat. One bite in, he pulls up. Alright, well, he doesn't like me eating food on the bus. Let me wolf one down so I have something in my stomach instead of just milk. And it's just like a last beat. So I scarf down food, right? I get on the bus. I said with a mouthful of food on the bus. Because I knew he was going to say something like, put the food away. Because it's what he's done before. If I get on the bus with food in my hand, he's like, just put it away. Yeah, go put it away. So this time I just said, don't say anything. I know, put it away. I got you. Right? But with a mouthful of food. So I get on, sit down, put the Pop-Tart in my computer bag. Right? Stuff it in there. Drink my milk, and then leave it at that. Right? And I have my headsets in, and my music is going quite loudly, because I don't really want to pay attention to anyone today, or yesterday. And so, I finish eating, right? Swallow it, drink the milk, put it away, put the trash away, just leave my food. So the bus administrator comes on, and she starts chatting. But I don't hear what she says because I have headsets in. And so she's chatting, and by this time my song has ended. And so I hear, well, you're gonna get in trouble, or it's just, you're gonna have to write them up again. I'm like, alright, they must be talking about me. What? You can't bring food on the bus. I didn't. Mouthful food is still food. Are you shitting me right now? You gotta, I'm, whatever, fine, write me up. And so halfway to Max, I was like, well, I'm already gonna get in trouble, and I ate the second Pop-Tart. I pulled it out and went, oh, I'm getting in trouble anyway. And ate the food. So, we'll see what happens, but this is my life. It seems like these that make me irritated, Like, I get rules. That's not my issue. Excuse me. My issue is when those rules are so ridiculous that even a baby's like, what the heck? What is this rule for? Like, takes a hat rule. It's stupid. Now, if they didn't want it to be hard to recognize people in security footages, then they shouldn't have allowed people to dress the way they want. If they really wanted to, they could dress us all down in uniforms, and that would be 20 times easier for them to identify who was who. Because with uniforms, you gotta wear them, or you don't go to the school. I think. I don't know how that works, but I'm assuming that's how that works. Right? But no, they're like, you know what? Wear what you want. Just come to school. If they didn't want that, then they shouldn't have allowed free dress. I like wearing bandanas when I go to school. They're better than hats. They feel better than hats. I love hats, but I like bandanas more. Oh, sorry, I shaved this today. You can't see it, but I shaved all of this. But under the skin too, so it's itchy today. I did have to shave with a woman's razor though. So like 2 strokes into my first, my razor, it broke. And we didn't have any new ones. It was like fudge. Well, I can't leave it half done. So I look for the cleanest shaver, which I think it's my sister's. And so I just shaved all this with my sister's razor. I washed it off, of course. Put it back, but yep. So I shaved. Anyway, school. Yeah, I don't like it. I love basketball because they don't follow with this sort of thing. My body aches in the morning. It really does. My shoulder cramps up, my neck hurts. I feel like I could be hospitalized, but it's just joints. And I'm really not that old, so this shouldn't be happening, but that's what it feels like. Let's see, what else did I do? I finished my one bong, or somewhat finished it. So I thought it was done. We were just gonna seal it up, get the bowl for it, smoke out of it, but I had to level the top, round the inside. I wasn't going to, but I ended up sanding the outside as well, just like the corners, so it's easier to hold. And then I glued it down, and that's what it's doing right now. Actually, let me go get it so I can show you, because it is kind of cool. Hold on. Fudge. Things are happening. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god, a lot of movement in this episode. Be right back. What else? Alright, I got it back. Alright, hold on. Okay, put that over there. Stay. over. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh, there we go. Ooh, sorry about that. Can we? Not that way. There we go. Okay, so show and tell. This is it. This is what I've been making. So yesterday, I sanded that down, rounded that, and then ground off the edges, which I wasn't originally going to do, but I ended up doing. And then we glued that into its hole, so it's firmly stuck like that. And hopefully today, we can seal up this. And it'll be nice, and you can't see it in here, but I have a screw right in the middle of it. And what he's going to do is he's going to drill it again on all four sides so that it makes kind of like a guard so that nothing comes up or nothing can drop in. That's the point. But yeah, this is, and then once that's done, we just need to get an oak. He says get an oak bowl. We're gonna wrap some tin foil in it. We're gonna put it on, and it's gonna fit right in there. And then oh, sawdust. That's what happens when you sand it down. Doesn't that look amazing? All from a plank of wood. Actually, multiple planks of wood. But yeah, so we're gonna seal it, but I left the sealant on the table. So there's that. I picked that yesterday. I cleaned my room to the point where I could make a makeshift table out of 2 boxes. I pulled these out, which they're supposed to be sound mufflers, right? Sound absorbs into them. And I have one behind the phone, and I was gonna put one behind my head, like this, but let's be honest, that looks a little ridiculous. I was like, you know what? I'll just do the one. I mean, I guess I could do like a second one, like right here. Just hold it like that. But that's a little ridiculous. Let's see. Oh, I finished my final for Mr. James, which is my programming class. So, I was originally gonna do a game in Java, right? But I didn't want HTML interactive game, and I want low end. It's finals. We're finishing up with programming. I should take all my knowledge and put it into this game, right? So I'm like, all right, let's do this. So I work days and days in Java, taking code from other projects, snipping it together, figuring, working stuff out, getting stuff, and finally, somehow we get on the subject of Unity, right? He's like, I don't think you can put it on. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can put it on the computer. And so we try it, and because I'm a student, I can't put it on, but he can put it on. He can put it on his account, right? And so he logged into my computer, or not my computer, the school's computer, which was given to me for nationals, which is happening towards the last week of June. Oh, I'm gonna have to do these at 4 in the morning, aren't I? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna have to do them like in the bathroom. or just somewhere. I don't think I'll be able to do it. I might, no, I can't. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna have to stop for like a week and then come back to it when I get back. Because I don't think I'll be able to wake up because I won't be staying with 3 guys. And so they won't be waking up at 4 in the morning just to hear me ramble on about steps in my phone. Right, so I didn't think about that. I was like, yeah, I'll just go. No. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. If I'm able to do it, then I'm able to do it. If I'm not, I'm not. This national is gonna be a nightmare. Because, so we're driving to Kentucky, right? And it's bad enough I have to, it's not bad enough, it's great I have to take Protandim and marijuana to function in society. I like it, but weed is illegal both here in Georgia, where I'm at, and probably Kentucky. I haven't, well, I'm pretty sure it is though. Right? It's not California or any of those states. It's these states. Like next to Washington, right? And so I might be able to bring edibles to at least function. Because I can't smoke it because it's an illegal drug. And so if I'm caught with it, then I'm in trouble and I get disqualified. Which kind of stinks, but it's rules, it's whatever. I'm not gonna complain. So I might have to like sneak in edibles and just have like one. Have like a week. Have like 7 edibles. And then just pop them in. No, I need 8. Because we leave Monday. Right, June 25th is Monday is when we leave. Right. So I need 1. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Saturday is when we get back. So I need to last from Monday to Saturday. So I need 8. Not 7, I need 8. Hopefully we can do 8. 8 edibles. I have to talk to my mom about that. What was he talking about? I was talking about something. I don't know what else. I tell you, this is so much better than me sitting like this, facing that way for however long. But yeah, lightings are not too grand. Gonna have to get a lamp put behind me. Boom, stuck in black. For now, I have no highlights. I have no, I don't know. I have no highlights. No highlights. Highlights. That would be eyes. It wouldn't be eyelids. Oh, I'm out of it today. What time did I go to bed? I went to bed at, I want to say 12. Because I didn't even watch YouTube videos for an hour. I just hopped in, did my stuff, went to sleep. Which was probably around 12. Because that's when my mom came home. got this. I'm stretching my legs. Hold on. Okay, are you fine? Oh. Alright, better. Now my legs don't feel cramped. Feel a little weird because I have a box in between them, but that's the showbiz. I hope you can hear me. I really do. I don't know if maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's not gonna matter because these aren't, I mean, someone could watch these, but it's not necessary. It's not like, oh, people watch them, so I gotta make sure they sound good. These are specifically for me. The format won't change. The setting might, but not the format. Not gonna ask for likes, comments, or subscribes. Just me turning on the phone, talking for an hour. Cause what time is it? 6. No, hold on. It's 6:40. I usually go to like 6:50 or 4:50, right? And then I'll end it, and then it'll be uploaded. Oh, yesterday's it was 5 minutes. It ended up so abruptly, and then the part 2 got deleted, and so I was tired, I was exhausted, I was just like, you know what? Part 2 won't be out, and I accidentally got deleted. Boom. It would be nice if people did watch this, but no one wants to listen for 30 minutes, listen to a guy rant and rave about some idiotic thing. Not just, I do ramble on about idiotic things. But that's what these are supposed to be. They're just a way to talk about whatever I want to talk about. So if I want to talk about how stupid the hat rule is at Archer, then alright, I'm allowed to do that. If I want to spend 5 minutes talking about an idea I had, then so be it. I don't have any ideas right now. I don't have ideas at 4 in the morning. Most of my ideas come later in the afternoon, so I mean, I guess I could tell you about them, but I don't do normal ideas, right? It's not like I have an idea. E equals MC squared. I think of it as scenes, so dialogue. So like yesterday, I had a whole interaction with. No, lights are turning off. Probably means I need to wrap up. Oh, this is such harsh lighting. Anyway, I had a whole conversation with. What would I have a conversation with someone. Anyway, or like a couple of days ago, I had a whole conversation with a group of D&D players I had met on a field trip, and I was talking about the story, and the story was this world is inhabited by gods, and the gods choose you. You don't choose the gods, right? And there's 3. There's dark purple, there's another one, and then there's a mellow one, right? Now this one is mischievous, doesn't play nice with others, just kind of, he's like Loki, right? Or Deadpool. They're not good, but they're not necessarily bad. They're not Thanos bad, you know? And so the purple one chose Zeke, which is the guy's name for one of the players, right? And the purple one chose him, and had a whole dialogue scene with him, and then one of his other friends got chosen by the dad god. And what happened was the purple one, who was known as the queen, kidnapped the other one's daughter, and so he went into a rage, but the queen pretended to be helpless and defenseless and sent the adventurers in to fight him. But he noticed something off and stopped the attack, and thus gained favor with him. And so Zeke is the purple one's champion. The bottomless pit friend, I forget his name, but he had like 7 plates while we were on the field trip. 7 plates. I had 4, and I was hungry. Anyway, so bottomless got chosen by so Zeke, purple, bottomless, dad. I just called him the dad god. And so the story was that the DM was a god, right? But everyone knew of him. But he was the chill. He was me, right? And so, as I'm trying to conduct, and like in my head, I pretended to like text them under a different number as the god. And then the next time we joined, I'd be like, "Hey, did you guys get any weird texts?" You know, trying to get them to talk with their god. And that would be a way for me to interact with them off campaigning sessions. But that was all in my head. I didn't tell a single soul. And that was the idea I had. But see, it's like that. I have like scenes. And so it's been like days. Excuse me. It's been like days pacing the floor and just concocting these really elaborate scenes. You know, I've concocted death scenes, I've concocted action scenes. Usually when I'm listening to music, right, it'll be like, I'll put on like hashtag that power by will.i.am. I'll put on that and I'll like think of these elaborate action scenes, but in the form of music videos, right? And I'll wrap a story around that song. I'd just be chilling and just be like, you know, this would be really good if I did this. Or I'll watch a movie and it'll have like a great idea and I'll be like, that's cool, I could do that. And I'll like incorporate it into my story. Like, I have whole conversations with like the Steven Universe characters about my character going into their world, right? Because so Rebecca, bless her heart, said that all gems are female, right? I mean, they're gender neutral, but they choose to be female. Like, whatever. Gods do it all the time. That's whatevs. And I was thinking, well, what if they met someone who was like them, but wasn't attached with his feelings, right? And so, like, I'll come in and, like, say, I'll break the fourth wall. I've always loved breaking the fourth wall, but in, like, subtle ways. So, like, I have a whole idea for a show where this character gets thrown into this world and references pop culture wherever he goes, but only to a certain point. So it'll be like, what's in 2019? It'll be like 2020 by the time I actually get the show up and running. I do want to get it running. Anyway, so it'll be like 2020, and by that point, a lot of stuff will happen, right? And so he'll reference it. He'll reference old stuff, all the old memes, all new memes, whatever's happening at the time, he'll reference, but nothing more. So, like, year 2021, he's not there, so he doesn't know about it. So it's just more and more old references, right? But in a world that doesn't have those references, it's all new. So, like, I had a scene idea where he discovered a gravity spell that would, like, turn off gravity and let you float up for a few minutes, and then it would turn it back on and you'd fall. So he discovered this, right? I'd be like, oh my god, I can do it. Okay. When I tell you, activate the spell, right? And then his assistant, who is probably like a succubus, should be like, all right, fine. He'd be like, screw gravity, and start floating up. And then when he's on scene, he like laughs at it. I've always wanted to do this. This is so much fun. And then Scarlet's just like, you're an idiot. Come on, Your Majesty, we have work to do. And he'll just do stuff like that. And he's very confident. He's the opposite of me, right? He's confident. He's bold. He isn't afraid to say, hey, I want to have sex with you. Which is his whole campaign. That's really his whole campaign. It's just him getting wives and concubines. Because in this world, multiple wife marriages are acceptable, right? And even encouraged. And so when he's king, kings don't normally. So in this world, there are males, but I don't want to say it's like. How do I explain it? It's like if you took our genders that we have here on Earth, or not on Earth, in this time period, right? Males, all the creation stories say males were created first, females second. Scientists proven that males are stronger than females, and that's why we have so much rape. It's insane. But that's another topic for another time, right? So in this world, it's reversed. So all the females do the catcalling. All the females run the high-end positions. All the creation stories say Eve was created first, Adam was second. Right? If a guy somehow becomes king, then it's very abnormal, right? It's like Queen Elizabeth. It's just like so out there. You're like, what the heck? But only this world, right? And so he shows up, being strong male. So he's like, in this world, he's the stereotypical German guy, right? He's the R. Helga, right? So the stereotype for German women is that they are big, they look like men, they have hair, they're strong like men, they can, oh look, the light's back on. Nice. Anyway, right, that's our Helga, right? That's our stereotypical German girl. Big, muscular, looks like a dude, could probably beat you in an arm wrestling contest, right? So in this world, he's Helga, right? But he's fine with this. His whole plan is to conquer the world, right? But he knows this is a ridiculous goal. He even says so. He's like, this is too big a goal. The audience isn't gonna know if any progress is taking place, right? Because he's trapped in this world. He's like, I'm a protagonist. That's the only thing he could be, right? And so he starts using story analogies to kind of prove the predicament he's in. He's like, I'm the protagonist. That means I get all the powers. I get all the girls. Everything. He's a dork, right? He's a nerd. So he does D&D. He uses anime. He uses all these things that are associated with dorkism, and nerdism. Just made those up. Anyway, he's those things, but now that he's in a world where he can do whatever he wants, magic is a thing, dragons are a thing, it's just all these things, but he's thinking like a protagonist, right? So he's like, I'm gonna do this. Or he'll say things like, it's too big a goal for the audience to see any progress. That means start smaller. Alright? Taking on the setting. Still too big. They're not going to know if you've completed or not unless you absolutely tell them. Alright, how about getting married? Wedding, boom. See you get married, have a ring on your finger. So each episode. So first episode he gets a ring on his finger. Or first episode he gets married. Second episode you see a ring on his finger. And it's just his adventures. And yeah, he's overpowered. He's completely overpowered, but that's the point. He's there, he's overpowered, and there are things that can stop him, but he always somehow manages to get free. He's like Saitama of One Punch Man. He's that powerful, but instead of being bored,